Hi, the internet. Welcome to the What Else Show. I'm your host, Robert. This is Bethany.
Hi, internet.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah, as you can see, I'm dressed as a cowboy banker, and Bethany is dressed as Elvira. Right? No. We're Gomez and Morticia Addams.
Gomez and Morticia.
Because it's Halloween, and we're talking about the first episode of The Addams Family.
The Addams Family. Yes, the first episode.
That's right. So what's your history with The Addams Family?
I never watched the original series. Never saw it, but I did watch the cartoon.
Oh.
Yeah, there was a cartoon. Yep. I loved the cartoon. I think it started around the same time as like the Beetlejuice cartoon.
I think Gomez wears a pink suit in the purple, pink. It's not this color.
Yeah.
And in the show, it's black and white, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah, it's a funky color.
And then in the movies, I don't think he wears a suit like this.
No. No, not really.
Yeah, I can remember the Addams Family. I can't say I was an avid watcher of the Addams Family. Mm-hmm. And then when the movies came out, I was pretty excited about those.
Yeah.
And then they were okay. And then I think they're now the Addams Family is like a CGI cartoon.
Yeah, computer animated.
And I think they're doing a series on a streaming service. Maybe.
That sounds right. We say that about shows a lot, but we're who knows?
Who cares?
Who cares? Okay, so the first episode, I'm having trouble seeing. Neither one of us have our glasses on.
Yeah, can I put my glasses on? I didn't show this cigar that I got for my costume.
Oh, yes.
Look at my cigar costume.
Puff your cigar.
I'm an adult. I could have got a
real cigar.
I wasn't even thinking about it.
Could have got a real cigar.
I'm going to put my glasses on. I can't see, and I'm uncomfortable.
Yes.
Do we look like different characters with our glasses on?
Who are we now?
I don't know.
You look like Groucho Marx. I look like Morticia's nerdy cousin from Brooklyn.
You just look goth now.
I just look goth now.
Speaking of, let's talk about this. Before we get into the episode,
yes.
What are the Addams Family? They're not monsters like Munsters.
Yeah, they're not monsters.
They're
just, they're goth. They're very macabre.
Yeah.
Yes, they're very macabre.
They're kind of goth, emo, kind of weirdos.
Yeah.
They're into like torture and like they're just trying so hard not to be mainstream.
Yeah, some weird stuff. So their characters date back to the 30s. There were these cartoons.
Comic books, yeah. Comics.
No, it's not a comic book. There was the magazine New Yorker. They were a recurring comic.
Yeah.
In the magazine. And so, it's really funny that these characters are that old and they didn't get a show till, 1964. Should we talk about the dates of the show?
We should talk about the dates of the show.
Okay. So the first episode aired September 18th, 1964. Which is interesting because I thought this was a much older show than that.
Why? Because it's in black and white?
Yeah. For some reason, I was thinking it was older. But yeah, 1964. Ran for 2 seasons, 64 episodes. And the last episode aired April 8th, 1966. But they did a Halloween special.
Oh.
For Halloween 1977, there was a Halloween special.
That seems about right.
Isn't that interesting? Yeah.
I thought every episode was a Halloween special.
Yeah. So apparently they did a very special Addams Family. Yeah. So
I'm going to have to check that out. Tell us who's in this.
So John Astin plays Gomez.
The only person that is recognizable.
Iconic. Yes. Very recognizable. He's got kind of that side smile.
Is that for the character or just
I think that's just how he smiles. Very iconic. And then, of course, Morticia, played by Carolyn Jones. And then Uncle...
Is Carolyn Jones famous?
No, I don't think so.
Just for Morticia.
Just for being Morticia. But John Astin, I think he's just very distinctive looking.
He was been in a lot of stuff.
He has been in a lot of stuff.
I think he plays a cowboy a lot.
Yeah, I could see that.
Makes sense.
He's got kind of a little southern...
He's got a lot of cowboy in him.
Yeah. Someone named Jackie Coogan played Uncle Fester.
Here's what I didn't know about Uncle Fester. Mm-hmm. In the TV show, his voice is very high.
You're standing right in my way.
It's
Kinda
just very,
high-pitched.
high-pitched. Yeah.
A higher register.
Yeah, opposed to like in the movies where it's Christopher Lloyd and he's not doing like this weird high pitched kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. Really odd. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very odd voice for Uncle Fester. Ted Cassidy plays Lurch, iconic Lurch, their
sure.
butler.
Lurch is like a monster. He's like a Frankenstein.
He's like
right?
a Frankenstein.
Like a zombie Frankenstein kind of guy.
Yeah. He's definitely
Yeah.
like otherworldly.
Like Gomez,
creature.
Gomez, Morticia, just straight up normal. Fester, you're starting to get a little weird, but Lurch is an actual like monster.
Yeah, he's like 7 feet tall and yeah. And then Lisa Loring played Wednesday.
I was shocked to see how little she was in the show.
She's so little on the show. She's so little.
I'm more used to a Addams Family movie where she's Christina Ricci.
Yeah,
She's
a little bit older.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like maybe middle school, kind of.
At least late grade school.
Maybe. Yeah, 4th or 5th grade. But yeah, she's real little on the show.
Yeah, she's like a baby.
Yeah.
Not a baby, but
practically.
I don't know.
Yeah.
She's like 6.
And then someone named Ken Weatherwax plays Pugsley. Someone named Marie Blake played Grandmama. That's her name on the show.
And she's normal, but like a witch, maybe.
Yeah, she brews things up in like a cauldron and stuff.
Yeah.
So she
makes potions.
Kind of a witch. Yeah.
Okay, should we get into this show?
Yeah. Let's get
Let's talk
into
about
it.
the intro of the show. Iconic intro.
Iconic intro.
Doesn't mean it's good, but it is iconic.
Yeah, very iconic.
All the snapping. Da-da-da.
I can't snap because of my nails.
Da-da-da. That was kind of fast.
Yeah, really, it's the Addams Family theme song is unmistakable. Right. I mean, it is known the world, like it is such a well-known theme song.
Yeah, I kind of am turned off by shows and movies and everything that is black and white.
Black and white is not really your bag.
Yeah, it bothers me a little bit.
Yeah.
I think as I'm getting older, it's bothering me less. Mm-hmm. But when I was younger, get out of here. Get out of here with that black and white.
Get out of here, that black and white crap.
Yeah.
Yes. Black and white doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah.
It doesn't really bother me. First thing that we see is the mailman trying to deliver their mail.
Right.
And the mailman is about to put it in the mailbox, and we see a hand come out and grab the mail from the mailman, and he kind of freaks out. And it's Thing.
Right, it's Thing.
Yeah.
They didn't have technology back then, so Thing is just a hand that comes out of boxes and mailboxes and other things.
Yes, he's very well hidden.
It's not digital, it's not green screen, it's just a hand that comes out of places.
Yeah. Okay, so he's delivering the mail, and he sees a gentleman trying to walk through the gate of the house, and he says, "Oh, are you going to visit the Addams?" And he says yes, and the mailman is a little concerned.
Yeah, the mailman says good luck.
Good luck. He's concerned that this man is actually entering the house, and his name we learn is Mr. Hilliard.
Mr. Hilliard.
Mr. Hilliard.
Mr. Hilliard goes up to knocks on the door or rings the doorbell or
brave
something.
Soul, very brave
something
soul.
Weird happens with the doorbell.
Yeah. It's like a pool doorbell. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's weird. Wednesday answers, and you see that she is super tiny. Mm-hmm. And,
very little.
And that was a little bit of a shock.
Yeah.
And she lets him in and gives him a tour about the house because he's looking for her parents.
Yes.
They're just touring the house, looking at a lot of weird stuff. I thought it was weird that he was holding her hand as they were walking through, but I don't know.
Oh, she took his hand. Yeah, she took his hand to lead him through the house. Yeah. Yes, which was kind of funny.
Here's where we meet up with Morticia.
So he introduces himself. He's the truant officer. And he is there to let her know that the kids are required to be in school, and they've never been in school. She refers him to her husband. She says Gomez handles all legal matters.
Yes.
And so she calls Lurch to take Mr. Hilliard to her husband.
Gomez.
Yes.
Okay. I forget what happens. He meets up with Gomez.
Yes.
And Gomez is like against the kids going to school.
Yes.
He talks about them learning things, but that school is pretty unnecessary.
Yeah, so he's like anti-school, and Mr. Hilliard's trying to convince him, that the kids need to be registered and it's worthwhile and they'll learn this and they'll learn that. And Gomez is adamant that they're learning everything that they need to learn from their grandmother.
That's when we get from Gomez. He's taking Mr. Hilliard to go see the grandmother.
Yes.
Because they're playing darts.
They're playing darts.
They're not really playing darts. They're throwing knives. I don't know why they're saying they're playing darts.
They keep saying darts. They're literally like throwing knives at a target. So Grandmama and Fester are throwing knives at a target, and in walks Mr. Hilliard, and they almost hit him with a knife.
Right. That's when he runs away.
And so he runs from the house. He runs from the house. He tells the principal of the school, I'm never going back there. They're crazy. At some point, the principal talks to Morticia. They send a letter.
Oh, that's right. A letter is sent to the house. Before that, though, there's a scene with Lurch playing the harpsichord.
Harpsichord. Yes, Lurch is playing the harpsichord.
And they're dancing around to it. Morticia wants him to play one thing. Gomez wants him to play another. Yeah. They keep like touching him and touching his head or touching him, and he keeps switching back and forth.
He changes songs. Yeah.
This goes on for much longer than I think it should have.
It goes on for a while.
This scene really breathes, and it doesn't need to.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
That's when we see she gets the letter from the school, and then Morticia decides, oh yeah, maybe the kids should be in school. Mm-hmm. So Gomez and Morticia go down to the school. They talk to the principal. What they actually talk about with the principal is how much of a baby Mr. Hilliard is.
Yes. Yeah. And the principal like agrees with them. And I think he drinks and like all this.
She jokes around with Gomez about torturing Mr. Hilliard.
Yeah.
And the principal I think is joking. She's and Gomez is like serious.
Yeah.
So Gomez really takes a liking to her because of she wants to torture Mr. Hilliard.
Yeah.
He doesn't realize she's joking.
Dipped in boiling oil. Miss Comstock, you're my kind of people.
Yeah.
I thought that part was really funny.
It was really funny. That humor, like that scene was just genuinely humorous and funny.
I think the comic timing in the show holds up.
Yeah.
Okay. After they decide that the kids do get to go to school,
yes.
The next scene we're at, Gomez and Morticia are at home waiting for the kids to come home. Gomez hates the kids not being there.
Yes, he misses them so much, and he's pacing and he's waiting for them to get home. And finally, he hears the bus, and he's really excited, and he runs to the door, and Wednesday comes in tears and runs up to her room crying.
Right. She's crying because they read a story about a knight killing a dragon, and everybody's like, a knight killing an innocent dragon? You know?
Yes. They're very upset that a dragon was killed in a story that they read.
An innocent, defenseless dragon.
At school. Yes. It was very upsetting to the entire family.
So that scene goes on for a little bit while they discuss the killing of the dragon.
Yes.
And then I believe they send Lurch to bring Mr. Hilliard back to their home.
Yes, they invite Mr. Hilliard. He won't come. And then they send Lurch after him.
Yes.
So Lurch appears. He has Mr. Hilliard.
Carrying him like a baby.
Yep. It was really, really weird and funny. I thought that was funny. So... They've got Mr. Hilliard there, and they're trying to explain to him the problem that they had with this book. And, eventually Gomez starts talking about violence and, what are we teaching our kids about violence if it's okay to kill an innocent dragon? And something in Mr. Hilliard, clicked with what Gomez was saying.
Yeah, I think he's alluding to something that clicks in him, but I believe what he's doing is just agreeing with him so that he can get out of there.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I think that's what the scene is about.
I think you're right. Yeah.
He's like, oh, yeah, violence is so bad, and somebody like you could help the whole world, and we should stop all this violence. And he's just, yeah, so he can just get
so he could leave,
Yeah. I know at some point Fester puts a light bulb in his mouth. That old trope.
Oh, yeah. So he was demonstrating that school was not necessary. That they didn't need to send the kids to school because I never went to school and look what I can do. I can light up a light bulb in my mouth. Yeah.
Can't be taught. So Mr. Hilliard leaves and we cut to a scene where Morticia receives a phone call from the school board, and on the phone was the school board, and they explained that those ideas about violence are great, and the kids should be back in school the next day. Right?
Yep, and that's pretty much how it ends.
That's the end of the episode.
That's the end of the episode.
Not a lot goes on in this episode. I realized just now as we're recapping it.
Yeah.
A lot of time goes by when Wednesday is showing Mr. Hilliard around the house.
Yeah, that was one of the longest scenes besides the
dancing
harpsichord.
Scene. That goes on for a while.
Yeah, that went on for a long time.
Yeah, I think we can make our own show if we just, have long scenes of not really doing a lot. I think we
apparently
could have our own 20-minute show. I think people would.
think so too.
Yeah.
I think we should just do that, Robert.
We should just do that.
We'll just do it.
Yeah, it's all set.
Yep.
Just build a set. Just go.
Just go. Yeah, just do it.
So what do you think about this first episode?
I really liked it.
I liked it too.
Yeah, I really liked it, and I did laugh, and I thought it was really cute, and it was so fun to see kind of, the origin of these iconic characters that have been kind of cemented into pop culture.
What we didn't see in the first episode, we didn't see Cousin It, who's a fan favorite. I don't even know if Cousin It is in more than one episode or what, but
not sure, but he does appear on the series.
Yeah. And Thing was barely in it. I expected a little bit more Thing because he's a big part of the movies.
Yeah, but it was just the first episode, so we might see, might see more of him.
Yeah, I enjoyed it overall. I was going to watch the second episode, but I didn't want to get it confused with this first episode
Right.
and start talking about it.
Yeah, I would definitely watch the second episode.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
We watched this episode on Amazon Prime.
Yep.
But we watched
Prime
it
Video.
with ads.
With ads.
Yeah, we couldn't find it
Which
without
was
ads.
weird.
It's also on Pluto.
Yeah.
And Pluto also has ads. So we couldn't find it without ads. So good luck.
Yeah. Let us know if you can find it without ads.
What else do we need to say about this?
Do we recommend people watch it?
I think so. I think watch that first episode and see if you like it because I really enjoyed it. Know your history. Mm-hmm. You're watching these Addams Family movies and Addams Family cartoons. Go back to the original source. See what that's like. It's fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah.
I'm not saying devote your life to it. Just watch a 20-minute episode. It's like fun Halloween,
Yeah.
Instead of scary Halloween.
Yeah, which is that's what I like about Halloween. I like the fun,
Yeah.
I don't like scary, but yeah. It was really fun. I would say watch it.
Yeah, I agree. I recommend.
Yeah.
I recommend to watch it. I recommend for people who have seen the movies but have not seen the show. That's what I recommend it for.
Same. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is that it?
I think that's it.
Thanks for watching, Internet. You can follow the show on Twitter at What Else Show. We're also on Instagram at The What Else Show. Please like, subscribe, and share on YouTube. And that's it. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Should I say it over again just in case you couldn't?
Yes.
Series on a streaming service.
Yes.